Picture this. One morning, you wake up and feel different. Your knees are a little stiffer than usual. When you stand up, it takes you a few seconds to steady yourself before you can start walking. Is this a sign of aging? You wonder. You may also notice that your stamina isn't what it used to be. Getting out of bed used to be easy, but now you often feel exhausted before the day even starts. You may think this is just part of getting older. But what if I told you that this isn't just a sign of aging? What if this is the key to longevity? Stay here until the end, because I'm about to reveal something that not many people realize. The secret of people who live to be 100 and are still healthy. Most people assume that aging automatically means weakness, but that's not true. The way you move, the strength you maintain, and your ability to stay balanced all play a role in how well you'll live as you get older. Studies show that people who can stand up from a chair without using their hands tend to have stronger muscles, better balance, and a lower risk of falling. And falls are one of the leading causes of injury in older adults. Imagine this. You're sitting on your couch and suddenly the doorbell rings. Without thinking, you stand up quickly and walk to the door. You don't feel weak, you don't stumble, and you don't have to push off with your hands. That's a sign of good lower body strength, and it's something you want to maintain for as long as possible. But what happens when this becomes difficult? When you find yourself struggling to get up without using your hands, it's often a sign that your leg muscles are weakening. And once that happens, your balance is affected, making you more prone to falls. Take Harold, for example. He was 77 years old and had always been active. But one day, he noticed something. Getting up from his recliner wasn't as easy as it used to be. He had to push off with his hands. At first, he ignored it, thinking it was just part of aging. But then, he read about how lower body strength is one of the biggest factors in fall prevention. That's when he decided to do something about it. Within a few months of simple exercises, Harold regained his ability to stand up effortlessly again. And not only did he feel stronger, but he also felt more confident moving around. The good news? Strength can be rebuilt at any age. If you find yourself relying on your hands to push off, there's still time to improve. Now let's see how well you can do this test. 1. Sit in a firm chair with your feet flat on the ground. 2. Cross your arms over your chest. 3. Try to stand up using only your legs. No pushing off with your hands or arms. Were you able to do it? If so, congratulations. That means your lower body strength and balance are in good shape. If you struggled, don't worry. Many people start to lose this ability in their 60s and 70s. But with the right exercises, you can regain this strength. Take Mr. Tetsuo, a 98-year-old man from Japan. Every morning he wakes up at 5 a.m., stretches his legs, and goes for a walk. His friends often joke, "Tetsuo, you move like you're still 60. But there's a secret behind his incredible longevity, something most people overlook. The ability to stand up from a chair without using your hands. It sounds simple, but this one movement can reveal how well your body is aging. It's a test of strength, balance, and coordination. And for those who struggle with it, it could be a warning sign of future health risks. But don't worry. If you struggle with this movement, there are ways to rebuild your strength at any age. In today's video, I'll show you why this test matters, how to try it yourself, and what you can do to improve. Before we start, make sure to like this video and subscribe if you want more tips on healthy aging. Now, let's begin. After his doctor's warning, Harold made a commitment to himself. He was going to rebuild his strength. Every morning, he did 3 simple exercises that required no gym, no fancy equipment, just his own body weight. 1. Chair squats. Sitting down and standing up repeatedly without using his hands. At first, he could barely do 3 reps, but he kept going. 2. Seated leg lifts. Lifting his legs straight out while sitting. This helped strengthen his thighs. 3. Heel raises. Standing up and lifting his heels off the ground, working on his balance. At first it was hard. His legs burned. He felt frustrated. But then, something amazing happened. After a few weeks, he noticed that he could get up from the chair more easily. A month later, he could do it without using his hands at all. 6 months later, he felt stronger than he had in years. He walked faster, had more energy, and no longer worried about falling. Harold rewound his aging clock simply by regaining his ability to stand up without help. So, did you pass the test? Whether you did or not, the most important thing is this. You can rebuild your strength at any age. Your ability to stand up from a chair without using your hands is more than just a simple movement. It's a predictor of longevity. And if you work on it, you can maintain your independence for years to come. Mr. Tetsuo at 98 is proof. Harold at 77 is proof. Now, it's your turn. Comment. I'm staying strong. If you're ready to take control of your health, and if you found this video inspiring, make sure to subscribe for more content on healthy aging and longevity. Remember, aging is inevitable, but weakness is optional. Keep moving, keep improving, and stay strong.